I'm a grown woman. I could do whatever I want.
Hey friends, and welcome back. So guys, I am here to share my Walgreens couponing haul for the deals that started on Sunday, January the 20th, and will end on Saturday, January the 25th. Now, Walgreens had some pretty good deals going on this week, as well as they do have the spend perk in the ad. So it is spend 25 or more, you get 5,000 points. That coupon is in the front of the ad here. Also, that coupon is available inside the Walgreens app, so you would clip it to your card. However, the app coupon and the in-ad coupon will not stack together. It's either one or the other. However, if you did receive like a, what is it called? A spend perk Catalina that would have printed out in a previous transaction, you can use that spend perk Catalina with the in-app spend perk, and that will actually stack. So last week I got a spend 20 get 5,000 points, I believe it was. So I utilized that in my transaction today. Now, one thing I typically do at Walgreens is that I would look around outside, like by the trash, to see if anybody dropped one of those spend perks. I ask my cashier if they have any. Sometimes if they do, they'll give it to you. Some will say, oh, we're not allowed to give it to you, but whatever. But then also, if I don't find one or the cashier doesn't have one, I'll purchase something very, very small and hope that one prints out. And typically when I do that, I will do it on an account that I really don't use much for couponing. I only have it for when we have those straight up freebies at Walgreens. So tip for you there, if you needed to get one of those Catalinas, look around outside, ask your cashier, or simply purchase something very inexpensive and you may get one that prints out as well. Okay, so there are some good deals this week at Walgreens. I'm going to go over a few deals that you guys may be interested in that I did not do. Either I didn't have the coupon or it just wasn't a deal for me. And not a deal for me because I'm just not in need of that particular product. So first up, the Arm & Hammer laundry detergent and the power packs are on sale this week for $1.99. I believe maybe 2 inserts ago we had the $3 off 3 insert coupon and then a $1 off 1 insert coupon. So if you have those coupons and they haven't expired yet, you can definitely pick one up for 99 cents. If you have any points, use $1 to pay for it and it would be absolutely free. So that's a pretty sweet deal there. Also, the Persil is on sale for $4.99. We have a $2 coupon in this weekend's insert. There's probably one in the Walgreens app as well, so it would make it $2.99. Again, on sale $4.99, so after the coupon, $2.99. So that's a pretty good deal there as well, especially if you're needing products to get to that spend 25 mark in order to get the points back. Persil is a good item to put in there. The Speed Stick deodorant is $1.99. We have that coupon for buy one, get one free. I did mine at CVS this week. It was just a better deal there, and I ended up paying absolutely nothing out of pocket for it. So that works out best for me. But if you're not shopping at CVS or you don't have a CVS, then $1.99 you would pay and get both of them for basically $1.99 together, or 98 cents each. So not too bad for deodorant, and Speed Stick is your brand of choice. Again, it's buy one, get one free on the coupon. There's also a deal on select Colgate products. When you purchase 2 or more, you get a $5 register reward. So the math on that works out to, like, I think you would end up paying maybe $5 or something out of pocket is what it would end up coming out to. So it would end up being, they're $4.99 each. We have a coupon on the coupons.com that you can print for $5 off of 3. So there'll be $14.97 for all 3. $5 come off, so it will leave you at $9.97. Since this is not a points deal, it's a register reward deal, you could use points to pay for it. So $9.97 minus 5,000 in points, which is the max amount that you can redeem at Walgreens. It would leave your cash out of pocket at $4.97. You will get back the get back the $5 register reward. So you could kind of count that as free because you spent $5, you're getting $5 back, so on and so forth. Now, if you're needing, again, products to get to the spend deal, then you would pick that up, not use any points to pay for it, and then that way you can do the spend deal and get points back. So it just depends on how you decide to slice and dice it. This week, CVS has a pretty good deal on Colgate toothpaste, so If you're able to get to CVS, I would say do your deal there. This deal isn't horrible, but just again, with Walgreens, you always end up paying something out of pocket, and I just can't like that. Like, Walgreens breaks my heart with that. Now, the Crest items are also on a registered reward. So select Crest is $2.99. When you buy 3, you get a $6 registered reward. So you could pick up 3. We only have, what I know of, is a $1 off Crest coupon in the Walgreens app, and I believe there's a $1 off of the Oral-B. So if they qualify, you would end up at $6.97. You would get back a $6 registered reward, so making each one 97 cents. Well, each one 32 cents, 97 cents altogether. So, and I got my calculator here doing my fast math. Anyways, those are not bad deals. I personally did not do those deals. I'm not in need of those items. And again, I'm always aiming to keep my out-of-pocket as low as absolutely possible. Now, the deals that I did want to do this week was definitely paper product deals, because, I mean, Walgreens is my jam all day, every day when it comes to paper products. But then also working on building up points at Walgreens as well. So the soft soap and Irish Spring are the best deals this week, in my opinion, to get those points up. For every 2 that you buy, you can use 5,000 points to pay, and you get 5,000 points back. So that's a pretty sweet deal within itself. So my goal is always, again, to get the least amount out of the pocket, and looking through the ad, try to figure out exactly what I needed and all that stuff there. And I didn't want to take, I didn't want to lose out on using the spin perks from the in-ad, and then the Catalina that I had, or the in-app, excuse me. The app spin perk, because the one that's in the ad does not stack with the paper Catalina, but the paper Catalina and the digital one will stack. So anyways, I'm rambling. I wanted to use both of those perks in order to earn some points. So I decided to go ahead and pick up things that I had on my list for Sam's Club at Walgreens, because it was money I was going to have to spend anyway, no matter whether I spent it at Walgreens, CVS, Sam's, Walmart, etc. I was going to have to spend this money for the items that I needed anyway, and which is just really one item, but I got 9 of them. So I'm going to stop chapping away and get into the deals and share the breakdowns that I did. Now, one thing I will mention is that anytime, guys, there's a spin Catalina and you want to take advantage of it, that way you can build up your points. And let's just say that particular items that are on sale, you know, cleaning supplies, personal care items, makeup, things like that, will leave you with a really high out of pocket, and you just can't swallow paying that, like me sometimes, because we do get these things absolutely free most times and not, or pennies on a dollar. So sometimes it can definitely be hard to actually hand over cash to pay for actual body wash, paper products, cleaning supplies, etc. because, you know, yesterday or last week we got it absolutely free. So anyways, moving on. What you can do at Walgreens, and what I personally like to do, is look at grocery items, things that I'm going to have to buy anyway. I was either going to be going to Kroger, Walgreens, Kroger, Walmart, or Sam's, or wherever, to pick up these grocery items. So if I was going to be spending the $20 or $25 cash out of pocket for the food items that I needed for the week, or maybe items I'm just in need of replenishing or stockpiling, so on and so forth, what I like to do when we have those spin Catalinas is look at the Walgreens ad, go through the store, and look at what grocery items I can go ahead and use that actual cash on, earn those points back, and then use those points to pay for the things like toilet paper, paper towel, body wash, cleaning supplies, makeup, etc., etc. So hopefully that made sense. You guys get my gist. If you ever have a question in regards to all my crazy, just ask me down below in the comments. I don't mind at all. So let me stop rambling, and I'm going to turn the camera around and share the deals that I did end up doing at Walgreens this week. All right, so for the first transaction, I picked up the water, and again, I got 9 cases at a price of $2.99 each for a total of $26.91. I did get back 10,000 points total. Again, 5,000 points for the spin Catalina that I had from last week, and then 5,000 points from this week's in-app spin perk. So once you calculate the points, the total is $16.91 or $1.87 for each case. So not too bad there. Again, I'm picking these up for a sporting event that we have coming up next weekend. And even if I didn't have that event coming up, if I needed water in my pantry, I would probably do this deal this way. That way I could build up my points at Walgreens, but go ahead and be stocking up my pantry at the same time. So moving on. The next deals and transactions is the Dixie plates. This week, the Dixie plates are on promotion. Buy one, get one 50%. No, buy one, get one free in their regular price. At my store, they're $4.19. We have a dollar off two coupon that came out in this past week's insert. Plus, we also have a dollar off two in the app coupon as well. So for each two, again, they're buy one, get one free. So $4.19 is what you're going to pay with that dollar off coupon. You would end up paying $3.19. I went ahead and wrote in 3,000 points, which is $3. So I paid 19 cents cash out of pocket for each two sets. And this is my math, and I just simply write myself a note that I'm doing it 4 times so that when I get to the register, I don't forget or get confused that I'm doing 4 separate transactions on these here. So again, for every two, 19 cents. Now this is one of my absolute favorite deals at Walgreens to do. When this deal comes around, I definitely do not pass up the opportunity to stock up on paper plates. We do use those quite frequently for our family, but also when I have my nieces and nephews over and daycare kids, this just comes in handy. And then now that I am feeding Lola the pug homemade foods, there are times where I will just quickly grab a paper plate, warm her up something, and throw it in the microwave. And typically I do that if her bowls aren't clean and I'm just too lazy to clean them, to be truthful. But nonetheless, 19 cents for each. Okay, so last week I picked up Scott toilet paper. This week I'm picking up paper towels. In my opinion, you can never have enough paper products on hand. And I absolutely love getting my paper products from Walgreens. Now, the Scott paper towels are regular price at $5. We have the store coupon for $1.25 off. That will bring your total to $3.75. I had a 50-cent off each pack, bringing my total down for one pack to $3.25. So I did each pack in a separate transaction, rolling in 3,000 points. So it left my total cash out of pocket at 25 cents for each pack. So not too shabby there. Again, $5, store coupon $1.25, manufacturer coupon 50 cents, so $3.25, 3,000 points. I mean, 25 cent cash out of pocket for paper towels. You just can't beat that. That is pretty sweet. So the next deal and transactions I did was on the Irish Spring body wash. This week they're on promotion for buy two, get 5,000 points. And this is a buy deal, so that means you could do multiples of these in the same transaction, and you will receive the points each time for each two. And or you could do them in separate transactions. You will still receive the points, but then you can utilize points to pay for it and still get points back. So that's a pretty sweet deal right there. So the Irish Springs are $3.99. That's a total of $7.98. We have $1 off one insert coupons from this past weekend's insert. That would bring you down to $5.98. Utilize 5,000 in points. Your cash out of pocket would be 98 cents. Now, if you need items to get to that $25 mark in order to use the spin perk, then definitely go ahead and include these in that transaction. You can do all 4 in the same transaction, and again, you will get the points back for each two. So you'll get back 5 and 5, so a total of 10. So here's the math really quickly. $7.98 minus $2 in manufacturer coupons. $5.98 is the new total minus the 5,000 in points that you would use to pay for it. So your cash out of pocket would end up being 98 cents. And then body wash at Walgreens does count to beauty. And beauty for Walgreens is every 50 you spend, you get 5,000 points. So that is a pretty sweet deal there. Now, what I ended up doing is 2 in each transaction and just rolling my points over. Again, to keep my cash out of pocket as low as possible. All right, then I picked up the Palm Olive dish detergent. So these are priced at $1.99 this week. We have a 50 cent off one insert coupon. There's also a coupon available on coupons.com. And I believe there was one available in the Walgreens app as well. Guys, if you're ever unsure where the coupons are, where to locate them, or if there is a coupon for a particular product, simply go to coupontom.com, type in the product name, and it will pull up if there's any coupons and or rebates available. So at $1.99 each, I picked up 2 for $3.98. Utilized 2 of the 50 cent off one coupons. That took off $1, leaving my total at $2.98. Now, for me, for whatever reason at Walgreens, my points will not cover my tax. So my total was $2.98, and well, I prefer to get it free if I can. So I went ahead and threw in some candy, and I think Mason picked up, I don't even know what kind of candy it was. One of those little sugar like it has sugar at the bottom and then some like lollipop thing at the top. I don't know. But it was 19 cents. So he picked that up. So it brought me over the $3 mark. I wrote in 3,000 points and only paid the tax, which was like 17 cents or something like that. So show you guys here, $1.99 and $1.99 is $3.98, $1 off from the manufacturer coupons. Again, it's 50 cents off each. $2.98 is the total, 2,000 points. 98-cent cash out of pocket is what it would have came up to, but then I thought about it. Let me add in a filler, and I grabbed the filler for, well, Mason grabbed the filler for candy, and then again I paid like 17 cents out of pocket for this transaction here. All right, last but definitely not least, I was so happy to find these items here. Dove is definitely one of those products that's on the higher end, and it's sometimes hard to come by with couponing and or clearance shopping, but nonetheless, I scored big time, I would say. My store only had these 4 products left, and they were all marked down on clearance at $3.79 each. We don't have any manufacturer coupons, as to my knowledge, for these items, but at $3.79, I thought it was a pretty good buy. And of course, I used points to go ahead and pay for them. So again, each one was $3.79. I used 3,000 points, which is $3, leaving my total at 79 cents for each one. And here's the math there. And again, whenever I'm doing quick math like this in the store, I always write myself a little note of some kind, times 4. Why did it say times 2? I don't know. Times 4. But anyway, 79 cents for each one. I think that's a pretty hot deal there. I personally have never ever seen this Summer Care body wash before by Dove, so it does say limited edition, so there you have that. My store only had 2 of those, and then one of the pomegranate, and then one of the cucumber and green tea in the shower foam. So super excited to find these and add those to my personal stockpile for body wash, because again, Dove is just one of those items that you don't always get for such a great deal. So super happy about that. So for grand totals, for everything that you see on the table, including the 9 cases of water, my total out of pocket was $34.27. I definitely spent some cash at Walgreens this week. However, when you take into account that the water is for a business event and it's coming out of the business budget, technically I only spent $7.36 cash out of pocket from my coupon budget. Now, I do keep a separate budget for couponing and a separate budget for my groceries. Although I do utilize coupons as well as rebate apps for grocery shopping, I do end up saving a whole lot more on my paper products, personal care items, cleaning supplies, etc. So the money that I save here, because 9 times out of 10, these items end up being completely free, pennies on a dollar, or a money maker between the coupons, the deals, and rebate apps. I'm able to take my savings from here and roll it over to my grocery budget, allowing me to pick up more items when need be, allowing me to stock up when need be, but more so, especially now since I'm doing a ketogenic diet and eating more whole foods, it definitely allows me to splurge in that area, being able to pick up more organic items, fresh items, so on and so forth. So again, I do keep my couponing budget as well as my grocery budget completely separate. Couponing for items like this and saving as much as we do allows me to be able to roll into my grocery budget and splurge there versus having to spend extra money, so to speak, on all this stuff here. I hope that made sense. But nonetheless, guys, as always, thank you so very much for watching. Definitely let me know in the comments what deals you picked up this week at Walgreens, what deals you are looking forward to picking up, and whether or not I missed any of the hot deals that I didn't mention earlier that of course I didn't do because I didn't have the coupon and or it just wasn't a deal for me. As always, thanks so very much for watching. Definitely be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not done so already. And until next time, guys, happy couponing.